Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to write a cover letter for a financial analyst position. In this YouTube video, I'll write a cover letter example that is short, concise and to the point. Once you are done writing, I would advise you to download matching and professional looking resume and cover letter templates. Click on the hyperlink in the description for more information. Now before I start writing the example letter, let me first give you an overview of the most important writing tips for financial analysts. First off, use a formal font and font size for easy reading. Calibri, Arial or Times New Roman with a 10 to 12 point font size will do. Verdana and Courier New are also fine, as long as you don't use novelty or handwriting style fonts. Furthermore, stick to a one-page document with around 300 words and divide your letter into 4 paragraphs. Secondly, distinguish two styles, American and British English cover letters. In this tutorial, I'm going to write an American English example, but I will also inform you about the differences between these two styles. Thirdly, address your letter to someone and write a suitable greeting. For example, Dear Mr. Moore or Dear Miss Moore. You can use Mrs. as the abbreviation if the recipient is a married woman. Now if you don't know the reader's gender, then I would suggest you write the full name, as in Dear Graham Moore. And if you can't, after thorough research, find any contact information, then I would advise you to write Dear Hiring Manager. Fourthly, your cover letter is a supplement to your resume. So instead of listing your skills and experience like you do in your CV, you need to provide some context. For example, what have you achieved in terms of improving an organization's operational efficiency, cost reductions, or profitability? Back it up with preferably numerical and statistical information, and link your achievements to the requirements in the vacancy description. At last, choose a proper closing salutation, for example, kind regards, best regards, or sincerely. Yours sincerely is British, and Americans tend to reverse the order and write sincerely yours. Nowadays, sincerely is a common and an acceptable close for American cover letters. You can also write yours faithfully, which can be used when the recipient is not addressed by name, as in Dear Hiring Manager. It is a British usage, and yours truly is the American equivalent. Alright, that's it for the most important writing tips. Next up, I want to start writing the cover letter example. First, you need to list your contact information on the left side. In between white lines underneath, we put the date and then the hiring manager's name and position, followed by the company's information. As for the salutation, we write Dear Mr. Moore. Now this is how you structure an American English cover letter. For British English, you need to put the contact information and date on the right side. Then you need to put the date first, then the month, and exclude the comma. Underneath we notice that the subject is included in the British English letter. It is commonly used in the UK, but usually left out in the US. For American usage, the month is placed first, followed by the date, and you need to insert a comma between the day and year. We also include a dot after the abbreviation MR or MS. For British English, you can leave it out. In the first paragraph, also called the introduction, you need to answer the what, where and why questions. So what position are you applying for? Where did you find the vacancy? Why are you applying? And at which establishment? Make sure to answer these questions. In the second paragraph, you shortly introduce yourself followed by a motivation for the job opportunity. Show that the position that you are applying for is important to you, because you don't want recruiters to think that you are sending the same letter to dozens of companies. Try to answer questions like, what triggers you to work as a financial analyst? And or, why do you specifically want to join their company? Let the reader know that you did your research and are in fact specifically interested in what they offer. In the third paragraph, you need to like this video if you like what you see so far, and subscribe for more related content. Okay, so match your qualifications to the job requirements. Don't list your skills and experience like you do in your resume, but instead provide context, preferably with numerical and or statistical information. So what have you achieved in numbers, statistics, or awards you've been granted? Key here is to convince the reader that you actually obtained the necessary qualifications. In the last paragraph, you can mention your availability and/or reason for switching jobs. Furthermore, express your interest to further discuss your candidacy and the topic of interest. Refer to your attached references and resume and include your phone number so they can easily reach out to you. Don't forget to thank the reader for taking their time to review your cover letter and close in a compelling way. So kind or best regards, followed by your name and surname. Alright, we covered the most important writing tips and made an example letter of around 300 words. Want to see this example and all of my other examples in text format? Then visit my website via the hyperlink in the description. I want to thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I will respond as soon as possible. If this video was helpful, then a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!